Hello, my friends. How are you doing today? I just want to do this short video about this what happened this week, all the growing of this week. So, first, I wanna talk about my visions, my dreams, my experience. It's about I have few dreams this week. One was about I saw there was in the TV was a lot of kind of massive arresting people, something like that. The other dream was about a kind of I saw UFOs in the sky, and it was like light. I thought was UFO light. So when they start coming through me, and then I can see there was like a little light moving, and they were kind of animal shapes or animal the way they look like, but they were colors, different colors, beautiful. And they start coming through me, and I was outside with some people, and then they was like they want to communicate with me, but I couldn't understand what they are saying. So, and one moment, one of them came close to me and put something here in my head like this, and then I can hear them clearly. And they were giving messages about that the people were with me has to come back home and be with the loved ones, so because events will happen. So and then the other one was on Monday. I have this dream about, oh no, Tuesday I have this dream about the store, even the supermarket, the one that sell food. They were kind of closed and there was not enough food. Wow, that was this Tuesday. Monday I have the one about that was the more touching, because it was about feeling all human race. I was crying a lot because I can feel the sadness about how you can see the human race manipulated and dorm, like the feeling was like the sensation was like what Jesus Christ felt when he said, Father, forgive them, they don't know what they are doing. Because when you feel that, they feel like that they are dorm. They don't the way I feel it, that the human race doesn't recognize the divine on them, and they're dorm, and they follow a lot of guidance, but from negative side, from in the way that we don't recognize that. I mean, recognize the divine is that we can be able to be able to have the abundance, the prosperity, the love, and the harmony in our lives. And we are able to do that in a conscious level. And especially now, in this time that we have a new era, I mean, everything kind of start again. And all the scripture, they talk about the apocalypse and the new star. We have the paradise on earth and everything. So mean that we are going to from the third dimension to fifth dimension. And what mean that wherever the way the system, the way that we think, the way the conscious level that we see things in the third level and the third dimension is going to be totally different in the fifth dimension. That means that we are not going to, all whatever is in the third dimension and the way they function, how they function, how the government function, how the economy functions, how the religion function, how the belief function, is going to be different. We are not going to function in that way, because it's logic, because if you see the universe function in one way. Yeah. So for example, the planet have conscious, the stars, they have conscious, everything has conscious. Because if you see, for example, the astrologers, when they see that the planets influence the earth in some way, is because has a way that how react or how function. So that's the reason they know what things are going to be and how we are going to react to that level of conscience. So what happened, everything that happened in the universe or in the galaxy is affecting us, because it's the way we react to the action that they have. So what happened is the same thing happened here. Like when we do things here on Earth, it's gonna be the same react. There we have the action, and they're gonna be the reaction for them too. So everything get affected for wherever. So that's the reason we say we are all one, because wherever we do is affect them, and whatever they do affect us. And I mean the planet, the other race, because they are already race there. There are other kind of beings there that they're function in different way. Maybe they have different bodies. They're more just energy. They're all just light. They're just consciousness, and how the universe had been created. And we have to start seeing things in that way, because that's the way the fifth dimension is. Yeah, we have to recognize the divine of us. We as a human race, we were created in the way that God is. That's the beauty about it. Most of the other race, they're focused on one part, but we as a human race, we have everything from the God. So when we reincarnate on Earth, we just reincarnate a little part of us. It's not the total us. So because our body will not be able to manage all that energy. So when we are close, our other part of us is close to the source, is with God. So we have to start having the connection between our fractal, who we are using here now in this body, to recognize the other one over there that is part of God. We are part of God, and we have that divine. We can create things, not at the level, because we are fractal. So depend of the fractal. Fractal mean we can just do little creations, but we can, that little creation is a conscious. So wherever we create in ourselves, we start connecting with the source and with all the universe and all the races and everything. So that is very important to start doing that now, because that's the one is gonna guide us to the new era. And when we start vibrating in that vibration, we are gonna start connecting, and everything that belongs to the third dimension is not gonna be part of us anymore. So that's the beauty about all this, and that's the reason we are going to have paradise on earth, because that is going to happen. And mostly of all of this race, some of us, we recognize them as archangels, angels, and all that. And this race, some of them, they are reincarnated in the earth too, because they have to have with that energy that they're resonating to move the planet, because the planet has a conscience too, the animal has a conscience. So everything has to move at that level. So we has a conscience. That's the plan of God. Make us all the race, the human race, plus the other race that they're helping here to us to remember who we really are, to move to that dimension. So all the archangels and angels, most of them, they're reincarnated, the fractal of them, they're reincarnated here to help you to that, move to that level of conscience, to to help to move everything into the level of conscious. So we have to start recognizing that and reconnecting with that, and with the recognize who really we are. That's the more important. Who really we are. We're not just this body. This body is just lended to us to do all this work and to do all these God plans, but we are more than that. So we start recognizing that and everything. So be connected with that, because remember, there are going to be many events that are going to start happening now, because we have to disconnect from all that, all those systems, and remember, we are more than a body. So if our body is not here anymore, we still have to do the work. So in the other conditions and the other way of vibrations, no? So most of the people, they are calling me and asking me, I can feel this, I can see that, I'm going to tell you some of the experience that people are having, on me, myself too. It's about, for example, sometimes they see them in another dimension, like they can see them here in this room, and then they close their eye, they open their eye, the room is another color, is the other way it look like. And then they are open their eyes, and now they come back to the way they are. So having people having those experience, they go to bed with some things, for example, the ring in their hands, and when they wake up, there are no rings anymore. And they cannot find it. It's like, okay, it's like they're going from one dimension to another. And the other thing is the pain in the body. The pain in the body is people are having pains in different kind of part of the body. Mostly those are those pains coming from another life, that they have to come to the surface in order to clean up, because in order to go to the next dimension, you cannot keep those memories. So they have to come back of the body, and you can feel it, you can have it, whatever, and you're going to have it for a few days, and they're going to go. And the other ones are, I don't remember now what the other ones are. I will remember them. So some of the time, the one is one of the times. Sometimes you look at the clock, and you see one time. For example, you see 1:13, and then when you look again 10 minutes later, it's still 1:13, or you see 1:10. It happened to me. I was sleeping, and I saw I have to get up, and then when I closed my eyes, and then I opened my eyes again, and was another time. So people are having that, and not just me, other people, they have been talk about. They feel a lot of pressure in their heart, and they said that sometimes they're overwhelming, sometimes they're crying for nothing. They're all memories and experience that you have to let it go. Yeah, they have to come to the surface, and they have to. So when you feel all that, you just connect and say, okay, I know this connection is a memory of myself in the past, so I just want to release it, and I release it, and just put the intention on it. So release everything. Oh, the other thing too, it happened to me. Sometimes I can see like a double here. I can see from here double. So. Oh wow! That's you can feel dizziness, or you can feel your ears like a boo, something like that, and all that is part of the transition, the movement, because your body has to accommodate, has to release things and start getting better. The other thing, me too, I've been losing weight a lot by myself, not doing diet, so that part of the preparation, because the body has to prepare for the ascension, no? And but it's gonna be more about recognize your divine. Please do it. Recognize your divine in you, because that's the key for all these events that we are gonna have, you know. And we are doing this meditation with Kirsten to help you guys to reconnect or recognize that divine in you, and do that healing, because it's a healing that when you start, because it's a lot of you have to clean up in the back, from back and the other life. So, and it's gonna be instant. Don't think that you have to work, or no, you have to put the intention and start recognize that. With that, you are half of the way done. So, and then it's the other thing we are gonna be releasing probably this year to next year. We're going to be releasing a lot of stuff too. And remember, the planet Earth has to release too, so the animals and everything. So they're going to be events in the planet Earth, they're going to be releasing too from the planet. And so be ready, and have faith that at the end, they're always, you're going to see dark, and the tunnel is dark, but at the end is the light. So just focus on the light and focus on that, and have faith, because it's that the way we are going. Okay, so bless you guys and all my love. And if you need something, you need to talk, you need to ask any questions, just call me. I'm available for you to verify or to clarify wherever question you need to know. Okay, love you guys. A blessing. Ciao, ciao.